Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Summoner Herald. I'm FourthOracle, and hopefully we'll get Woof to stay in one place this time. How do you move around? Alright, so the first bit of news is the one I'm most excited about. Solo Mid is picking up Epic Gamer as a second team. No new people, just Epic playing under the Solo Mid banner. This isn't really surprising, considering that the two teams know each other pretty well. In fact, Reginald was even talking about the two teams getting a 10-man gaming house for Season 3. They've been trying to come up with a new name for them, but in the end they'll probably just be known as TSM without Dyrus. Along the same line, the first ever Solo Mid sponsored tournament has just ended, and the results are pretty interesting. Na'Vi surprisingly was able to take first, garnering quite a bit of attention. That's the team Nadas Vencer, not the blue things from Sci-Fi Pocahontas. Na'Vi's League of Legends team has only been around for about 4 or 5 months, which makes it even more impressive that they were able to beat teams like AAA, Solo Mid, and CLG EU. Na'Vi already has one of the best Dota teams. With this new League of Legends team, will they be able to consolidate their dominance of the MOBA genre? I'll keep Woof on watch. Absolute Legends has announced their third pro league, and it's already looking to be a pretty interesting season. Alongside a number of smaller teams are some big names including Moscow 5, Cypher, AAA, and the aforementioned Na'Vi. The most interesting team in the roster to me, however, is one that we mentioned last week. Teamless. If you'll recall, Teamless is comprised of ex-members from Absolute Legends and Western Wolves. Guess who else is in the league? Absolute Legends, Western Wolves, and Teamless are all in different groups, but I would love to see them face off in the bracket. You betrayed me, Absolute Legends, and I've returned for vengeance. Now, feel my anguish! I'm getting the feeling that I should just rename this show to Chronicles of Anguish, which actually would be a pretty good band name. Now, this last bit isn't really news, but if you're thinking about getting into the League of Legends esports scene, now is a great time to. I say this because right now there isn't really a one big team that stands out. There are a lot of old strong teams, but there have also been a lot of upsets from newer teams recently. On top of this, one of the biggest esports events ever, MLG Anaheim, is happening in a month. I get the feeling that whatever teams succeed in Anaheim will be talked about for a long time to come. And that's it for this episode of Summoner Herald. If you want to hear more bits of interesting news that may not make it onto the show, follow me on my Twitter at vVvFourthOracle. Each new episode will be announced there along with any other goodies I'll be making. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments. Positive ones give me that fuzzy feeling of getting a double kill off of a bad enemy gank. If you have an idea to improve the show, tell me that as well. If I like it, I'll implement it. If not, I'll chop it up and feed it to Woof. And I'll see you all next week. How did you get there? Not TSM, it's just Solo Mid, because TSM is the team, and I'm a smart person. Guess. Guess which. Guess which. Yes. Guess which. Now, feel my anguish. I forgot his name for a moment.